So what are some of the tools, digital social media tools that you can use to really streamline your social selling business, something that can really help you in your workflow? I am personally using these tools every single day, every single week, so they are making my life so much easier, and I want to share them with you. So if this is something that you're curious about, please keep on watching. So I want to say that there's so many different tools out there right now that you can go crazy looking for the perfect ones, but you want something that ultimately is going to make your life easier, not more difficult, and you want something that's really going to be user friendly, especially if you're a beginner, especially if you're just starting out. You want something that is going to help you, not take away the time from what you should be doing to grow your business. So I'm going to share some of the things that help stay organized, that help me run my business on a daily basis, eliminate some tasks, and also some of the tools that I use for social media, to create graphics, to edit my photos and things like that. So first of all, the tools that I use for organization. Obviously you want to be organized in your business, and the things that I personally use to stay organized is a digital planner. Any kind of digital planner would do. Really, you go to Etsy, you go to Creative Fabrica. There are so many different options out there. I just honestly bought one from Creative Fabrica that I liked. The pages that I do use the most is my obviously weekly planner, monthly planner, the goals. I also have a daily to-do list, like the to-do activities that I do daily that are my non-negotiable activities in my business. And I also do have a few clear pages there where I do write down my YouTube video ideas, my Reels ideas, social media content ideas. So things like that, it just keeps everything in one space and it's easier for me. That's tool number one, is a planner. So whether you want to get like a calendar, paper planner, digital planner, something that is going to help create the workflow for yourself. So the second tool that I do use is Calendly. So if you're busy, if you do have a big team like I do, or you are striving to grow a big team, or you're somebody who's working with brands and do have a lot of meetings, talking about collaborations and things like that. So Calendly is just a great tool to use because it's going to help you get a link where people can schedule the time to talk to you. You're busy. Don't make time for everybody all the time. You have to basically create the time slots where you're going to be putting your meetings. You can block some off, you can cross some off, you can create, the specific times, let's say from 9 to 5 that you're going to be available for meetings, and people can actually book them, and it's all going to come to your email so that you know who you're talking to, when you're talking to them. It's just going to make your life so much easier. It's going to eliminate people canceling, right? Like last minute, and it's going to show that you're very serious about your business and that you value your time, and it's not going to go over, right? So you have the 30-minute time slot to talk to a person, and that's about it, and people know that, and then people are more specific and more organized that way, and they actually do show up. So if you do not have Calendly yet, I really do highly recommend getting it. Another app that I do use is Planoly. You can plan your social media content through it. Again, there's so many different apps that are just like Planoly. If you go on, Apple Store, wherever you're getting your apps, you'll get so many suggestions. But that is the one that I personally use. I like it. I can write down ideas. I can write down captions. You can even schedule posts. So now in terms of actually running my business, what are some tools that are helping run my business? And number one tool that I want to mention is Project Broadcast. If you have never heard of Project Broadcast, my friend, it's going to help you run your business so much. So first of all, Project Broadcast is an app that can generate a phone number for you. So you can basically pick out a phone number that is going to appear maybe in your Reels, maybe you want to put them in your posts. If you're selling a product of some sort and you want people to come to you and you want to capture their information and then stay in touch with them and be able to follow up with them and send them information, Project Broadcast is an amazing tool for that. So it will generate that phone number for you. So obviously you don't want to put out your your actual phone number. Like you see on the screen, when I tell you to text business or product to the number on the screen that you see right now, this is not my phone number. This is the phone number that has been generated through Project Broadcast that helps me run my business. So what can I do through Project Broadcast? So many different things. I can create campaigns, I can create follow-ups, I can create keywords, like text business or text product to the number below. And as soon as somebody texts that, there is a generated response that goes back to them. So it helps me save so much time. So I would wake up in the morning and I would have like 10 messages, and Project Broadcast is having a conversation with these people for me until I pick up the phone and actually proceed to maybe answering specific questions and things like that. So it just literally eliminates the time, right, that I usually do spend on replying to everybody myself. If somebody is interested in working with me or wants more information about my product, now I know who to follow up with, and they're all saved in my Project Broadcast app. Amazing app. And if you do want to try it out, I do have a link in the description box below, which is going to get you 50% off your first month if you want to try it out. So that is the tool that I use literally daily, has saved my life. It makes my business so much easier. Obviously Zoom, this is not something new that you will want to hear. Zoom, we've all used this app or software for such a long time. It helps you get on three-way calls, just calls with your team, just do presentations and all things like that. So Zoom I use a lot. Obviously the chats like Facebook Messenger chat I use a lot. You can also do video chats on Facebook Messenger. So if I do have a few three-way chats, that way we can get on a video call through Messenger chat. So that's a very good. We also use an app, a Telegram app for our team chat, because we've grown so big that we've outgrown Messenger, obviously, because it does restrict you. There's a band app that you can use for that, or Telegram. They both work really, really well. So if you have a larger group of people, if your team is growing, then definitely recommend those apps. Another app that me and my team use all the time is called Boards app. So what it helps with is actually helping us keep all the information streamlined for absolutely everybody who joins our team. So as soon as somebody joins our team, we send them this Boards app link. So the Boards app is absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything. When you click on our team link, they will basically have this extension for their keyboard on their phone. So when they're texting somebody and they're somebody's asking them, okay, I want to watch the video about the product, or I want to learn more about your compensation plan, all they need to click is on Boards keyboard. They open up our boards, like our board in the Boards app, so many boards, and there they will have tabs with absolutely all kinds of information. There will be compensation plan, there will be graphics, there will be product information, there will be scientific information. So all of this is kind of organized in files, so it's easy to find, and literally everything is there at their fingertips. They don't have to go into their notes, scroll, find a link and send it. It's all in there. Again, they can access it through their keyboard. Super simple. So if you do not have this yet for your team, for running your business, highly recommend getting it, because it's going to help you so much. And again, everybody has access to this information, your whole entire team, everybody who joins you. You create it once and then you gradually fill it in. Obviously there will be new graphics, new information coming in. It's going to just make your business so much more streamlined and so much easier, because everybody has access to the same stuff. Now let's talk about the social media tools that I personally use. There are so many apps. Okay, there's just a lot that you can be using for running your social media business, but here's the ones that I personally use, and they're just like something that is a go-to for myself, and they're super easy to learn, user-friendly, and they can go from beginner to advanced really, really fast. So first app that I use is Canva. You've probably heard about it. You can use it on your laptop, you can use it on your phone. There is a free version, there is a pro version, pro subscription. I do have a pro subscription, but for the longest time I used just the free version. It works amazing. You have so much, freedom with this app. You can create graphics, you can create stories, you can create videos, you can create thumbnails for YouTube. There's just so much freedom with Canva, and there's so many videos out there on YouTube that you can research and find how to work Canva, how to create better graphics, how to work it with thumbnails and all the things. So I'm not going to go into depth, but this is the app that you absolutely need, and it's going to make your life easier. It's going to give that creative freedom for you to make the graphics and edit your photos and cover photos for your stories, reels, like anything can be done through Canva. It's absolutely amazing. The next app that I use all the time on my phone is the Lightroom app. This is how I edit all of my photos and videos. I do have a pro subscription to it too, but for the longest time I did not. I just used the free version. I bought my presets from a blogger on Instagram. I bought a ton of presets, Lightroom presets from Etsy, from all over the place. Honestly, I have so many but I only use one. There's a lot of different presets that you can find, and it's so easy to edit your photos in Lightroom app. It's like literally a click of a button and your photos are beautiful. You can also edit videos in it if you do have a pro subscription. So I really do like that. I like the fact that I can make my videos look just like my photos in a way, and I can just brighten them up or darken them and just edit them. And Lightroom app just gives you that versatility. It's just one app and it can do a lot of different things. I also do use CapCut. Again, I use a free version. It's an easy tool to create videos on your phone. So basically you can create little videos for stories, you can create reels in it, you can create TikToks, YouTube shorts, anything, any short form video. It's easier to edit on, that's on your phone. The free version is very versatile. There are fonts there that you can use, you can put text in it, you can put like images on it, and it's very user friendly. I honestly have never watched a video on how to use CapCut. I just went in it and started playing with it. So if you are looking for a great free app that will allow you to edit your videos, CapCut is definitely the way to go. For my YouTube videos, I do use Final Cut Pro. It's a little bit more on the pricier side, and it's only for those who use Apple computers, but I just love it. And the last but not least, the tool that I use a lot lately is called ChatGPT. You've probably heard about it. If you haven't heard about it, it's artificial intelligence that allows you to cut down the time, compress the time on creating content for social media, and it's just amazing. So if you want to cut down on the time that you spend researching stuff online, coming out with captions for your social media posts, ChatGPT is the way to go. It's free. If you use it through the website browser, it's absolutely free. It's basically you talking to a robot, asking him or it questions, and it just comes out with solutions and replies to you right away. So let's say you can ask, write a social media post on this topic, and it will write. You can even set a specific tone or whichever style of writing you prefer, chatty tone, or speak like Tony Robbins, or whatever it is that you are a fan of and goes well with your brain, and you can do. Obviously, with ChatGPT, you want to have kind of like a balance. You don't want to just take what ChatGPT comes up with and just plaster it on your social media. You have to tweak and make it your own a little bit, but it does help. Okay, if you're somebody who's really struggling with writing your own captions, for the most part, I do like to write my own captions, but I love writing. But I do have people on my team that are like, oh, I'm struggling so bad. I cannot come up with captions. I don't know how you do it. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. So they use ChatGPT, and it helps them, come up with captions for their social media posts, makes their life so much easier. There's just so much more that you can do with ChatGPT. It can, it can help you with team trainings. It can help you research information. It can help you come up with topics. So, as long as you know which questions to ask, it's a great tool to use. So I'm actually going to be making a video specifically about ChatGPT and how I use it to run my business. So if you would like to watch that video, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and turn on the bell notification. So as soon as I post that video, you'll be able to watch it right away. Okay, and this is pretty much it. These are the apps that I use on a daily basis, on the weekly basis. Obviously, there's more. I have a lot more on my phone, but those are kind of secondary apps, I would say, that I do not use as often, and I wanted to make it super simple, especially if you're a beginner. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you do have specific apps or tools that you are personally using in your business and that are, you know, helpful, make sure to put them in the comments, because everybody that's watching this can also find, you know, your tip useful. And that's what we're here for. We're here to share information, to help each other grow and, you know, scale our businesses. And if you have any questions specific to my business, what I'm doing, please text business to the number below. See what I'm doing here? Yes, I'm using Project Broadcast. Text business to the number below. Obviously, I'll get back to you with information about what I'm currently doing. If you do have any specific questions, I always leave my email in the description box below, so you can connect with me on there. And make sure to follow me on Instagram for more tips and tricks and just snippets from my life. Again, and I do have a blog if you like to read information and you would like to get to know me better. You can check out my blog. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you in the next one.